Here we are at the University of Toronto continuing with our rapid induction and instant induction course. And what I want to show you next is a bonus that we've thrown into this DVD for you. This is a sledgehammer induction. And whereas some inductions are particularly slow, like that hideous progressive relaxation induction, and some inductions can be fast and leverage inductions like causing hand catalepsy or the little shelf, whatever we do. There's also instant inductions. And instant inductions, sledgehammer, hit the person with hypnosis, drop them down into trance right away. And with me today, we have Randy. And Randy has been nice enough to volunteer to experience this. I've never done this with you before, have I?
No.
And I haven't pre-framed it with you. You've just come up now.
No idea what's happening.
Feel free to thoroughly enjoy this. Randy, and you're wide awake at this time, right?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay, are you right-handed?
Yes.
Good. Place your right hand palm to palm against mine. I'd like you to press down on it and look at my right eye. And as you stare at it, continue to listen. But I want you to start to listen with your eyes and focus intently on seeing me with your hearing. That's right. Double it, and sleep now. And that's basically it. He'll continue to go deeper and deeper. I just bring in a bit of confusion. And smiling to yourself quietly can intensify the trance and take you all the way down now. And as you enjoy the trance, when I lift your hand and drop it, just go twice as deep. There we go. Breathing perfectly at the ideal rate for you. And you'll only come back to the surface when you're feeling wonderful about how much you're learning, beginning now. Hi.
Hi.
Nice and bleary-eyed. Come all the way back, all the way back. Now this is an interesting induction. It's a typical PGO spike. And all instant inductions work by firing the brain in a very particular way. It takes the pons, the geniculate body, and the occiput, and it fires a superhighway, a neurological superhighway that causes a spike that will show up on an EEG. When this happens, it activates the body's and the brain's startle reflex, which is part of our way of dealing with stress and with dealing with danger. Back from the days when we used to run from saber-toothed tigers, I'm wide awake now, come out of my trance. But this particular method is a phenomenal way of getting someone into a trance quickly. And believe it or not, the trance you'll get will be just as deep as if you work at it for 10 minutes a lot of the time. The key with it is you want to cause the startle reflex to activate, which shuts down the prefrontal lobes and the executive function briefly. So the brain scrambles, it's looking for some answers, and you offer it a trance. And it goes, thank you for telling me what to do. So we'll do it in slow motion. I get him to put his hand palm to palm against mine. I get him to press down on my hand. This is because when I pull my hand away, he's going to tip forward automatically. I don't yank people around by the neck. I think that's irresponsible. But I'll say, press down even harder and look at my right eye. And I look at his right eye. And I'll say some nonsense phrase like, begin to listen to me with your hearing and now listen to me with your eyes. Or it doesn't matter. Say something stupid and crazy. So he's going, what? And in the middle of this, while he's trying to sort this out, I suddenly drop this hand slightly and then whip it out of the way like that. And at the same time, I'll just touch the back of his neck where his occiput touches the neck and say, sleep now, or sleep. And the brain takes that instruction. This flies right past the critical faculty, but you must maintain the rapport and immediately do something with it. If you just leave him like that, he's going to come out of trance in about 5 or 10 seconds. But if you give him instructions right away and keep the ball rolling, he will continue to follow the instructions, and it becomes a compliance set that rapidly cascades into an amazing trance. This is a sledgehammer induction, great fun at parties. Amaze and astound your friends.